Hi, thanks for checking out our channel here. This is just going to be a little show and tell video on this particular unit. It's an old school unit on the inside, but I'll tell you a little bit about that when we get kind of going into it. But a little bit about us. We are an independent little small shop that works on fence starters, a little mom pop shop behind the house here out in the country working on stuff for people. We get a lot of old fence starters that people have had for a long time, love them, they work good. So when they break, they're like, well, I'll take it to my local co-op, or I'll send it to another place, and either on another place online, or maybe a local guy that works on things. I don't know. But anyways, a good portion of the time people will take it to a place that says they can, oh yeah, bring it in, we'll take a look at it, and then they get in like, ooh, wait a minute, what is this thing again? How old is this thing? And blah blah blah. Well, a lot of old units from like 25, 35, 50 years ago, a lot of places won't even look at them, or they'll look at them, glance at them, this or that, but they, can't fix them. They'll call up, they'll find old Gallagher's, old Speed Rights, or whatever. They'll call up, they'll take it to a co-op, like, yeah, bring it in here, we'll take a look at it. And then they'll take it in there, and, yeah, we'll take a peek at it. We'll call up Gallagher, look for parts, or call up Speed Right, look for parts. Like, man, hey, I need a board or a transformer for whatever model is. And they'll say, well, man, we haven't made parts for that thing in 10, 15, 20 years, so, you're kind of out of luck on getting that thing fixed. So instead of just throwing away and buying a new one, which I guess you could do, but man, some of that old stuff was from 25 years ago, 20 years ago, and older, was really, really solid built stuff. And, yeah, things don't last forever, so you eventually got to rebuild them and fix them. But we've rebuilt and fixed tons and tons and tons, thousands of old units. So I'm sure we've cost manufacturers and distributors lots and lots of money by fixing old stuff for people versus them going out spending hundreds of dollars on new ones. So we give free quotes. We do 18-month warranties on all the repairs that we do, even if a unit's 30, 40, 50 years old. Whatever repairs we do to a unit, it gets a 1.5 year warranty on those repairs. We don't cover water damage, but we'll cover like lightning and malfunction, stuff like that we've done to a unit. But we'll plug this thing in. This is a Visions Mustang electric fencer. I don't know what, I didn't even look this brand up or this company. I didn't even look them up. I think it's an old Meter Man from a long time ago. Meter Man was an old brand back in the day. They had old mechanical things and electromechanical stuff, and they got phased out, bought out by I think Dare. I think Dare eventually bought that name. Don't hold me to that because I could be way wrong. But anyway, so we had got some of the stuff out of here. We reused the transformer inside of it and rewired some other parts into it, and it works like a dream. Light still flashes on there like it used to. Puts out a hell of a shot, good voltage and everything. So we'll plug it in here. So see it clicking along there, lights flashing and stuff like that. So we'll put the tester across it. We're just about 10,000 volts, like 9.5 kV. And then we'll put a screwdriver across there to show you the spark it throws. We'll go from fence to ground. Nice sharp snap. So the light still flashes, does everything it's supposed to do. So I mean, this thing's got to be, I would say, at least 35, 45 years old. It's had an old style mechanical like timer looking thing in there that turned. And this thing went bad. I couldn't find one identical to it. The bearings wore out in there. You hear all that grinding sound. And it spun a little wheel, little cog looking wheel thing, and little notches in there would bump a little set of points in there. Well, I couldn't find one identical to it. And we've had another one of these things in from the same customer. And we basically, he's been swapping them out for Cyclops as these things have failed. He's got like a bunch of these things laying around. So we've been slowly fixing all these things for him so he has good backup units. So we've been retrofitting and wiring some stuff in there for him and brought them all back to life. Heck, a lot cheaper buying new units for sure. So, and he was pretty thrilled. He's, man, this it works out pretty good, a lot cheaper than buying new units. So we've been fixing them up for him. So, but I'm happy to take a look at it. We work on anything and everything related to electric fence boxes. I mean, I don't care what age it is, what brand it is. If it can be taken apart and tinkered with, we will take it apart and tinker with it. So, tell your friends about us. Don't ever throw anything old away. Don't become of that part of the throwaway mentality. Just because it's old doesn't mean it's junk. I mean, sometimes you can't fix them, but I've fixed thousands of old units that people would have just threw away and bought a new one, which is fine. Buy a new one if you need to, but man, fix your old one for a good backup. There's just some stuff's just such tried and true stuff. You just put a little money into it, a little rework in it, might run another 10, 20 years or longer. So, but until next time, see you guys later. Tell your friends about us. Don't ever, like I said, don't ever throw them away. Send them here. Let us fix them for you. At least give them a free quote on if we can fix it. But until next time, we'll see you later on. Bye bye.